Okay friends, so we got some news. A news that we were expecting months and months ago, we finally got it. SoFi became a bank. Is it really happening after all these months, or am I dreaming? Looks like a dream, but looks like it's happening. So stock market was bad today, really bad, and I did not want the charter news to come on a day like this because at the end of the day, the further down we are, the harder for us to come out of green on our positions, unless you bought at all-time low today. So in this video, we'll talk quickly about the charter news, and then in my next video, I'll do a deep dive. So in case you missed it, SoFi became a bank today, well, conditionally, but wait, they already got the conditional approval in 2020. Man, this is also confusing. Not really. Let me explain. And by the way, I just came back from the airport and things are looking better now as compared to just 3 weeks ago. So it looks like we are kicking Omicron out of here. Crossing my fingers. Okay, coming back to the video, and as a gentle reminder, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. So I was traveling today, and as soon as I landed, I got an alert that SoFi got approved for a charter. And first, I didn't believe it. So what I do to confirm anything now? I head over to our Discord as we have some amazing members who break things before even the news media. And sure enough, there was my confirmation. I trust our Discord more than Bloomberg. Okay, so let me share my screen now. Now, here's the conditional approval. First, take a look at the Twitter. Basically, telling or announcing that they became a bank. Have approved right here. Federal Reserve and US OCC has approved our bank charter. And then, of course, everybody was congratulating them. You read that right. We are becoming a bank. In the coming weeks, we have a lot of exciting updates to continue helping more people get their money right. This is really, really exciting news. Now, one thing is very clear, that SoFi will be a bank, but this is just another conditional approval. How many conditional approvals they will get? But let's take a look at few important details. Right here, SoFi granted US bank charter as firm acquired Golden Pacific. And if you read over here, it says SoFi Technology, the financial firm led by former Twitter Inc. executive Anthony Noto, has been granted conditional US banking charter by the Office of OCC. The online lending platform acquired Golden Pacific Bank as a path of getting the full-fledged banking license, the regulator said in a statement on Tuesday. Now, here's the kicker. While the entity will have national reach and SoFi's well-established digital lending platform, the OCC said that the new license didn't cover crypto transactions. Right here is another thing that we have to watch out for as we go further in this application. SoFi was originally founded to set up affordable alternative for student lending, and then they talk about the SoFi. I'm not going to go over it. And then OCC said that in order to move past conditional status and become a full-fledged or full-service national bank, SoFi will need to meet a number of regulators' requirement. The OCC said that the new license didn't cover crypto transactions unless specifically granted later by the agency. Because we know right now regulators are totally confused about crypto. They don't know which direction to take. There are so many things that are unclear. Tax is a complete mess in crypto. That's why they cannot approve a bank with the crypto. So I think what's going to happen is that SoFi will get the crypto license or crypto operating license, but not right now. They may have to file some separate paperwork for OCC to grant them the approval, but right now it's not happening. So they may have two separate businesses. Right now, SoFi uses Coinbase as a crypto exchange. So I think what they can do is SoFi Bank for members deposit, loans, and then they can do SoFi Crypto for crypto related activities. Very much possible, but we'll find out as we get more and more into it. Now let's take a look at few conditions set forth by OCC, which I think at this point is just a formality. Right here are the conditions right from the approval letter. This approval is subject to the following condition right here. The resulting bank shall have initial paid-in capital no less than $750 million. Now we know that SoFi raised $1 billion just a few months ago. I did a video on that SoFi raised $1 billion. So this is obviously met, no problem whatsoever. And then says the resulting bank shall enter into and thereafter implement and adhere to a written operating agreement with the OCC. Of course, not a problem. Within 3 days of consumption of a merger, right here, the merger with the Golden Pacific Bank, write an operating agreement, which I think is already in place, and we'll give it to them. Third, while the operating agreement is in effect, the resulting bank shall not engage in any crypto asset activities or services currently performed by SoFi Inc. or any other crypto asset activities or services. That's why we saw that distinction between the SoFi Bank information and then SoFi money. So I think they're going to separate the two, but at the end of the day, the capital is remained within the company. Of course, they can offer better interest rate to the members. So this is all very exciting. And then later on, when IRS figures out the crypto stuff, then SoFi can bring both of them under one umbrella. The conditions of this approval are conditions imposed and written by Federal Banking Agency. Okay, right here, conclusion. The conditional approval and the activities and communication by OCC employees in connection with filing do not constitute a contract, express or implied, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so right here, two things are very clear. So this is all very exciting. And of course, we were waiting for this day for a very long time. I just hope this day would have come when the market was really, really green. So we could have seen even a better gain or better move by the SoFi stock. So what's going to happen, in my opinion, is that this is really good for SoFi Bank and then of course for SoFi members, because SoFi can now use deposits of its own members to lend back at a better interest rate. That means consumers will get better interest rate in SoFi, which is going to be amazing for their members. So SoFi stock after hours is up almost 15%. This is really exciting, but a word of caution. Now, this kind of news should be a catalyst enough for the stock to rally. But remember, there is a 3-day rule. All major banks and institutions usually wait 3 days after a big news to start their positions, because by that time, sell the news kind of folks are out of the game. It happens usually in Tesla's case. So if you did not buy any shares today, then let's wait for the market open tomorrow and see what the market is treating or how the market is treating SoFi, and then plan your play. I believe SoFi will give us a smash hit Q4 earnings, and the guidance for Q1 2022 will be super interesting and something to watch out for. As I mentioned in my previous videos, that this company will have a blockbuster 2022. I'm so happy for us investors and hoping that market supports us tomorrow and we close above 1550 mark so we can continue to go green in the coming days. Again, not an advice, just my opinion. If you have options that you were in red and deep underwater, don't be afraid to cash out on green days if we get green days in the next few days, as we are still not out of this crazy market manipulation. Hope I provided some value, and it was a quick video that I put together after seeing the breaking news, and I wanted to bring it out to those who may have missed the news. And consider subscribing to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and for more breaking up-to-date news, consider joining our Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.